Hello, everyone on Speed Gaming. So we have, I think, the last day of week 5, the champion Ganon hunt, and we should have a good game on this one. We got to Infinity and Pgog with Humbug versus Bottles on Empty. We have a Nijembro. So I am Pixcalibur. Commentating along with me is Fox. How are you doing?
Hi, doing well, doing well. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, so this should be a good match here. So Infinity and PGOG 6-3. I'll just make sure I look at the records right here. Yeah, 6-3, and versus Bottles on Empty at 5-4. So okay, so we are underway here. Both starting and saying just a map.
Not very exciting. Just as a reminder, Champions Ganon Hunt means that we need 2 Triforce pieces to make Ganon vulnerable, and those Triforce pieces are at Pyramid Ferry, Pedestal, or Ganon Tower Basement.
Yes, and this week, a lot of these seeds, you can't really predict which two. You have to see where the items take you, and sometimes it doesn't tell you until like the very end of the seed, like where you're supposed to get your 2 Triforces from. I think we saw an early map check. We had, I believe it was a regular crystal in Eastern, a red in Desert, and Tower of Terror with a pendant. So we'll see how that routes things along.
So we basically have one of each kind of thing. And we've got a Master Sword, so no sword hunt today.
That's always convenient, because those can get annoying because those swords don't have any limits where they can be. You could just put like 2 on tablets and the Master Sword in some really bad spot. Ooh, that's a nice tree pull. Those single bombs.
And we only had a piece of heart on Lumberjack Ledge, so no logically required Aga, maybe, unless we need it for Dark World access.
Yeah, there was just a heart piece on the Lumberjack. So that's good. You don't need to add Aga, but yeah. If you get an early lamp, that might be a whole other story.
Oh, let's not talk about early lamp. We're not going to curse our runners yet. Ooh, big of skull. Another big of pod. Those are 2 nice big keys to get early.
Yeah, if you toss an early fire rod, that would get full skull. And okay, early mushroom. Let's see how
I don't like that.
They might save scum that. Let's see.
Well, they'll only save scum if they can get to Magic Bat, which they can't right now.
And yeah, who knows when you'll get access to that and need a Samaria. Anyway.
Oh, we got shield.
A little shield there, okay. Save some money. I mean, I guess they're probably hoping to find powder. That way you just turn into mushroom.
Yeah. Another big of Terra. And you know what? We just got bottle vendor money right under the well, so that's nice.
Yeah, that would be annoying to have to grind in, like, oh, okay, that would be potentially useful there. I mean, it'd be annoying if runners had to, say, go blindside and grind like the 30 rupees over and over. That's just a time sink right there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. See what's in Chicken Hut? Only 10 pack of arrows. Back of Tav. Is Samaria? That's nice! I like to see that early.
Yeah, okay, now, yeah, that puts the fake powder as a possibility now.
Yeah. Only a 10 pack in library. Of arrows, I should say. So Samaria early always it usually means, for me at least, that it's going to be an interesting seed. That's that's all how all my early Samaria seeds have gone.
Is in like early TR type dives, or how's it been?
A little bit bad. It's usually interesting in a bad way, but
And granted,
hopefully
it's
not.
gone. Granted, it's gone the other way. I mean, I've seen some seeds where Samaria ends up being like goboed. It's locking like all the Triforce pieces, and you can't find where it is. So it really it can go either way.
For sure, but it's nice to have it early than not have it at all.
Now that's quite a number of big keys we've already seen. That's 4 of them, I believe.
Yeah, that's a hefty amount of big keys. Um, of course, the big key to Ice Palace is irrelevant because we can just ignore it. So we don't need that one to show up. And I think
Yeah.
GT Big is not in the shuffle.
Yeah, I think that one I get a little confused on, but yeah, I don't think GT Big is in there.
Which means we won't be seeing the climb, we're just going to be seeing the basement.
Okay, so confirmation from chat. Yeah, so GT Big key basically locks itself out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, say, the Swamp Big I've seen at times. It just kind of locks itself.
Alright, we're going to see Mini Moldorm Cave, which I usually dub as Hype Cave Point 2. And actually, Humbug is going towards Agino, which is really interesting.
Well, it's a good mini Moldorm cave. Got almost pretty close to Zora money and a mirror.
I'd
So
love to
let's
see
see.
that.
Nothing on um, Desert Ledge. I think it was just a heart piece and a Gina. Let's see. Nope, just a
Nope.
20.
Agina's one of those checks where it's 100% worth it or it's 0% worth it. It's,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh.
sweet.
Well,
Okay.
that's nice for Ninjumbo because that actually makes the Agina check just a little bit easier. Because yeah, it's just I'm trying to figure what's like the best time to really do that. I mean, I guess we can do it with Meyer or when you have the book or something. It's just there's not really many spots to get that in.
We're gonna see a water walk from Ninjembro. Now, water walk is only performable with the boots, right?
Um, that I'm not sure, but I don't know if you would do water walk with just walking. It just wouldn't seem worth it.
Oh, there's the
Think.
TR, big of TR.
So that is an early tempered sword out of logic in Waterfall Fairy. So that's they're definitely not going to turn that down.
Definitely not. I'm curious if Humbug is gonna uh, do the water walk or if they're just gonna take the flute and bail. Does look like we're gonna do an out of logic water walk.
Yeah, both runners just a little bit short on the Zora money. But if Zora Ledge has something, they have to come back anyway.
True, true. Alright. The duck is being freed from the statue.
Yeah, so that 20 actually gave Humbug Zora money, but I'm not sure if
Well,
he's gonna run that at this time.
Zora's not too much trouble to get back to now with Flute. Plus, you could double in with that mushroom check.
Yeah, mushroom or even catfish later on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Green pendant in okay Skullwoods. So Hera and Skullwoods are actually not that bad for pendants.
They really aren't, and you could mirror
Ooh,
from
okay.
Skullwood to get to pedestal, provided you have the other pendants.
And so the closet being useful with an early hammer.
Yeah.
So let's
We're
see.
gonna see what's on mushroom.
Yeah, let's see. Did he save beforehand? I'm trying to think if he's actually safe scum. No, yeah, he's actually safe scumming this. Let's see. That has just another shield.
We might see the mirror shield at this scene. Didn't save scum the mushroom actually though.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't really see fake powder in play much. If that is in play, it's going to be logically in play.
Yeah. Alright, so I think we're gonna see Hera play here from Ninjembro.
Yeah, so at least, yeah, Hera play. Ooh, hey, that's a nice length there.
Okay, yeah, okay, so Flute is our logical mountain access. And Lamp might be a logically required Agaseed to get to Dark World.
Let's see here. Okay, the other pendants in Swamp. Okay, so that's so. Now, had it been like Thieves Town, that's great. You only need the big key. Okay, so there's that lamp. That's a full clearable Hera. So let's see if they.
Is Swamp full clearable now with the fire source, or does it need to be Fire Rod?
Swamp. I don't even think it needs a fire source.
Swamp has dark rooms.
Swamp.
Oh wait, no, not Swamp. I meant Mire. Ugh, gosh, I'm getting.
Yeah, Meyer. Yeah, Meyer. Let's see. Medallions. I think that's probably all they're missing at this point. And mitts.
I mean, I like Swamp Palace, but we need to find flippers for it.
Yeah, so the flippers, and that's probably about it. And a hook shot. So still a long way away from that. So, but interesting to see if they're going to consider that. Let's see. Oh, hey, that's a almost vanilla pearl right there.
Very close, French vanilla pearl. So we almost have our Dark World access. We just need glove.
And I didn't catch what was in the basement. I think it was a dungeon item. So that's 2 items out of Hera so far?
I think so, yes. Let's see if Troll Dorm gets our runners today. Probably not with Tempered, right? Probably not with Tempered. That's dungeon items. So...
well, this is really early, so let's see if that's going to be a basement dive or not. But I think they have all of East Death Mountain. They may not bother with this.
They may not. But wouldn't you just hate it to be in the basement of Hera?
And, you know, because there's still an item in play there, but yeah, they're gonna understandably just not go into that.
No coffee break for us today.
And, a little unfortunate for Humbug, he has to exit the mountain because didn't do Saha's closet for that hammer.
Oh, he's not gonna like seeing it at this point. I mean, he's gonna like it, but you know what I mean.
Let's see let's say if a glove is on Paradox, he's gonna get pulled that he has to get pulled that direction anyway. So he might take a look at Eastern first.
Alright, we're gonna see Paradox now. One of my favorite checks in the whole game, just because of how dense it is. But we have garbage on the first floor.
Yeah, that's only 2 checks. We got the big one up here. Big cluster of checks here.
Oh, I think we're about to go see Waterfall Fairy and maybe Zora.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Bow, red boomerang, and okay, blue cane.
That's Spike Cave?
Yes, I believe that puts Spike Cave in logic.
Not that we can get to Spike Cave yet.
Yes, you don't have a glove for that.
Alright, we're gonna see Zora. And also it looks like Uncle and maybe Zelda's cell as well.
Alright, is this going to be a scam, or is it going to be something we actually need today? Nope.
Always a scam.
It's like so many times you just see red 20s dropping.
Ugh,
Always
such a scam.
losing 480 rupees right there.
So I think only 2 piece of hearts in Uncle, so... I'm a little bit surprised that Ninjembro didn't go to Eastern with that bow, but... Maybe wants to clear out the Sphere 1 checks so it doesn't feel bad later? I don't know.
Yeah, and I think with the mirror, it's not that bad. A mirror has the whole escapes in logic.
That's true.
Unless the small key's in the back of escape or something. Something weird. It's logic with that.
Wow, this is the escape of pieces of heart. I think that's 3.
Floating island had another piece of heart.
Yep, Lumberjack Ledge had a piece of heart. We've just seen a ton of pieces of heart. Ooh, shovel? Shovel could be something. Maybe.
Yeah, so currently it depends where that small key is. Determine if that's in logic or not.
Well, let's go check out Zelda Cell. And we got Humbug going to pick up their bow, so I'd be surprised if we didn't see Eastern from him. So much health! Oh my god!
Full heart container and not turning that down. Yeah, so I think, Eastern is logically full clearable, so it's a crystal. You may as well get that on the board.
Yeah, but people don't want to do it unless they're committing to the GT option, I don't think. But it's such a fast dungeon as well.
I mean, to be fair, at this point, they may not have much of a choice if they don't find anything. Oh, no, okay, so...
Where
are you... Oh, is this...
Are we? We
are.
are.
Okay, I gotta think about this. Are we funneled into Aga? Because Eastern wasn't even dipped yet.
Yeah. Does Ninjembro think he went to Eastern already?
Let's see, looking from chat, trying to pair a potted Eastern. I mean, that's reasonable, but...
I don't know if it's Aga Tower reasonable.
Now, if Eastern had nothing and you just go back there for the crystal, then that's perfectly fine. But if Glove is just sitting in Eastern, that's not going to feel good.
I mean, we are going to get our Dark World access at least. That's something. That's going to open up a bunch of new checks. Maybe Ninjembro just figures, you know what? It's in logic. I'm here. I might as well do it.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of times when I see a lamp and an early tempered or gold sword, it ends up being an Agaseed. You just get forced into it because those little swords take up so many checks.
Well, it's not Gold Sword yet, unless that's an Eastern.
I mean, one advantage to this is that when you restart from the Dark World, you just start right at the pyramid.
Yeah, which is great for Pyramid Fairy.
Or even greater, let's say if your second Triforce is GT.
Yeah, for sure.
You just save out of there and then start right at the pyramid. So,
or if it's on PED as well, so you can just save and quit to the Dark World.
Yeah. So it's even if this is, quote unquote, not the right play, you don't at the time loss is actually a little less because of that.
Well, get your butts in gear, chat. We're gonna see Aga 1.
All right, blue ball game. Let's see how many blue balls are we gonna have today.
Yep, put your guesses in chat. That's one. Okay. We got a lightning pattern, I guess. And we've got Humbug going to Eastern instead of Aga, so some divergence going on. That's two blue balls.
Let's see if this early Ago's the right move or not.
That's
technically.
Yeah, I'm worried for Ninjembro that this is not the right call, but alright, and that's 3 blue balls. Threy in chat got it.
Yeah, it's always I see 3. That's like the average. Alright, so Pyramid Ledge is nope.
Not our answer. You think we'll see a catfish? No, we're gonna see...
can't do catfish. Yeah, no catfish right now. No glove.
Fair enough.
Could go down, yeah.
Boots. Might be wrong, though.
Yeah, there's just a rock in the way. So it's the same thing with, like, logical Zora.
Oh, you're right. Thought you could get there with hammer, though. Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah, it's that big rock in the way, so it just... Well, so far Eastern is not the answer here. There's still a few more checks.
Yeah, and I guess Ninjembro gonna combine Pod and Eastern. That's not it either.
Bo was in Paradox Cave.
Yes.
And Eastern Big was one of those early checks.
We got slammed with big keys in the beginning, so I'm not sure where.
Yeah, I think it might have been Race Game, but yeah, we got like 4 big keys early. 4 or 5 big keys.
Yeah. Alright. So let's see, I think this is one of the last checks. I think that's the last item in Eastern, right?
How many items was that so far? I didn't even count. I lost track.
I think it was 2 or 3.
Because it's 4 items in total. Okay, so 4. Map on boss. Okay, so Eastern didn't have anything then.
I guess Ninjembro made the correct read. And Aga is logically required. See, I told you things would be interesting.
Yeah, lamp, early tempered. You know that's like, oh great, we're gonna think about Aga seeds.
Oh, we do have shovel still. Glove could be on shovel.
That would be if glove is on shovel. That's mitts, I believe.
Did we get shovel out of logic?
Don't have the small key to in the castle. Yeah, the logic is weird for Hyrule Castle, and I mean, I had to look this up to make sure it was how it is, because that small key is glove locked.
Ah.
So the front of escape is locked by the glove.
Huh. Well, it looks like we're gonna have a GT basement seed at least. Or at least it's looking that way on maybe Humbug's side. Humbug gonna go clear out Aga now. Realizes there's not anything logical left.
I don't think there's anything left at all. I think it ran out of checks.
I don't recall the last time I actually had to see runners complete Aga and a logical Aga seed. Because usually there's ways around it, but if you can't get into the Dark World at all...
Yeah, in this case, no glove. I think the seed I commentated yesterday was logical Aga, because a hammer and a glove are basically locked by Dark World access. So, the ways to do it, and that way you only had a Master Sword, didn't even have tempered. Just gave you the bare minimums. Okay, that's a nice, easy helmet sword. Tempered sword really helps here. It makes stuff so much easier.
Yeah, absolutely. I hate the finicky hitbox on the mask. Or maybe that's just the hammer's hitbox being finicky. But we have another crystal. Boop boop.
Yeah, so since Ninjembro, I think, just rushed the back first, had that pod big, and now it's going to finish the front of pod, and yeah, it's not often that this is in full logic this early. A lot of times you're missing a bow, hammer, or technically the lamp, but runners here can do the rooms in the dark.
Yeah. But I'm really curious to see what's in pod. There's a lot of checks here. That's another... This is such a healthy seed. This is an egregiously healthy seed. As I say it, another one appears.
I'm trying to remember if we saw Blue Mail somewhere. We didn't get it, but...
It was in Spectacle Rock, the cave underneath.
Oh, yeah. The lamp was outside, yeah, okay.
Oh, we got another big of Desert Palace. Ooh, I like to see it.
Yeah, that's a nice big. That's one of your red crystals.
And another piece of heart. This is just a despicably healthy seed.
Yeah, otherwise pod was pretty empty outside of just Desert Big.
Yeah, and
usually
Eastern's pretty empty.
Yeah, usually when you see Crystal Pod, it's nothing. If it's Pendant Pod, that's when it has everything.
Well,
So
while
it's
our
still.
yeah, while our runners are retracing each other's steps a little bit, make sure to give them a follow. They're putting on a great show for you tonight or this morning, depending on your time zone. Okay, and we are through. Humbug finally getting Dark World access. Do you think we'll see Pod from him, or maybe a Hype Cave check, or where do you think Humbug's gonna go?
Let's see. It's already done Eastern, so there's no like doubling up. So let's see. May actually just go down. Let's see. No, I'm
No.
just gonna go pot as well. And we
All
got the
right.
big key. Okay, that's fair. We're also going to be running pod. I mean, we'll
Do
get that
we?
desert big.
Swamp Palace is definitely one of those ones that we need the big key for, right?
And I don't know if they want to see that big key, but it's basically just a fetch quest big key.
I suppose. Can you get to Argus without the big key? I forget.
Yes, you only need a hook shot. The
Yeah.
swamp big chest. The only thing it locks the big key just locks its own big chest.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was in the big chest?
That'd actually be really mean, because that would block Specky Clip on top of it.
Ew.
Because runners, right now we see a lot of Specky Clip. You might as well do it if you can do it. Save that extra bit of time. But if the hook shot's behind that point, it's not going to do you any good.
Yep. Nice Armos fight. Love to see the quick kills.
Well, let's see. Gonna guess maybe Hype Cave next, so pretty much South Dark World, because I'm not sure there's like anywhere else left to go without a glove.
Well, yeah, we can loop in Stumpy and the shovel checks and K45 as well.
Now that would be interesting if the dig spot had the other glove. I mean, granted, not a logic, but potentially could have avoided Aga.
That would be interesting. I doubt it's there, but alright, let's go. Oh. Little Minotaur Knight being super obnoxious. I actually don't know the names of all of these Dark World enemies, but I know they all have names.
Yeah, I don't even recall them. I just call them like generic names and stuff. Okay, Hype Cave. Let's see, is it hype today?
Not so far.
Money. Oh, okay, a sword. That's okay, I guess. Other than that, there's not much.
I'm calling that like a 3 out of 10 Hype Cave. Butter's not great. It gives you a little bit of goodness against Trinex, but there's no guarantee that we'll be even fighting Trinex. I guess it's good against the other bosses as well, but the time it saves over Tempered is kind of minimal.
Yeah, I think Ganon, it just guarantees a 1-in-1. There's not much.
Oh,
Late
what?
night. Okay, though that's good for desert. Dig spot here is okay.
Interesting.
I mean, that's not in logic yet, but that's not going to matter since you need bits anyway for TR.
Yeah, we don't want TR. It's one of the longest linear dungeons in the world, so... Nothing in K45. Yeah. I'd be curious to see if Ninjembro goes to Desert now or keeps going the Dark World path. I think...
Yeah, I think it's just digging. That's it. because the book only gives ether. That's kind of an ugly check. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think our boy will deviate too much until he gets the glove, because otherwise it's not the nicest Dark World access in the universe, right?
Yeah, it's out of the way, and you're not going to pair that up with the coffee break room on top of it. That's just potentially minutes
Ooh.
of a time
What
sink
if
there.
what if glove was on Hera basement?
Oh yeah, that's
That was
actually
in logic, right?
possible. Yeah, Hera was full clearable.
Yeah.
Although, that's gonna be feels bad for our runners here if that happens.
I don't know. Chat said Hera basement's dungeon item, so
Okay, I thought. Oh, yeah, okay. If that's the case, maybe the first item at the beginning was the other item. Okay, so that's fine at that point.
yeah.
Okay, Bombos. And oh hey, hey, there we go.
We got it, boys. We're off to desert.
Oh no, that actually does make desert clearable. It wasn't clearable without those gloves. I forgot about that.
Yeah, now we're off.
So now desert is clearable in logic, and that puts the shovel in logic. The ice rod's in logic now.
Yeah. So do you need Fire Rod to get past the little ice wiggly boy in the first room of Ice Palace? Or I know Bombos also works, but does Lamp work?
No. You think it would, but it doesn't. It's a fire rod or bombos.
Dang wiggly boy.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter since we still need mitts.
I mean, you could fake flipper to it, to be honest, but yeah. Or actually, you can't. You're right. So, now that we have Glove, we can do a bunch of stuff. We can get easy access to Village of Outcasts. We could start doing Skull Woods or Thieves Town. Although we probably want the big for Thieves Town.
Yeah, ideally, but I think they would just dip the front. That's with the mirror. It's fast enough to do.
That's fair.
Possibly just finding the if Thieves Big just happens to be in there. Be a full clear at that point. And Humbug picking up their book, and we'll also be picking up that ice rod. Currently, for the moment, out of logic for him, but it'll be in logic in just a moment. It should be rushing to Bombos, and it looks like that's what he's doing right now.
I wonder if Mitz is on the other tablet. That would kind of be sucky for our runners. Alright, we're about to see Landmail. Do Ice Rod and Fire Rod do the same damage to Landmail?
I believe so. I think both cases it's 2 shots per.
Well, that's
it's just
very
fire.
nice.
Yeah. As long, I mean, it's just fire rod's a little easier to hit just because the projectile moves faster, or at least it's the ice rod's kind of slow.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, but I think even Gold Sword is 2 hits as well, so you just pick your route.
Alright, so we're going to Village of Outcasts now. You think we'll see a Skullwood step or no?
Let's see. Well, that's only it's pendant as well.
It is. It's green pendant though, and you have the big key.
Yeah, no fire rod, but it could be in there. I mean, so they probably have to keep that in the back of their mind. And to be fair, I don't know if they have all that many checks, so they're probably if they don't find anything, they're probably going to dip.
Oh, that's first
Skull
bottle.
Woods.
We can do Sick Kid. That's a nice combo.
Yeah, it's always nice when you have that mirror. It's like, you imagine if you don't have the mirror, this is one of those you could just forget. Well, that's our part of our Ice Palace access. There's Bombos in
You love to
the
see it.
brewery. So now just another glove short and can just rush red crystals.
Alright, off to Thieves Town. Might find our flippers here, perhaps? Or mitts. Either one would be nice, really. I think we have a preference for mitts, though.
Actually, I think they might be mitts. Mitts would be pretty good because that would give. Okay, so ice would be clearable by fake flipper, so they'd get. That's a pyramid fairy, so they can get that Triforce. In terms of other Triforces, let's see, they have Eastern, they have Desert, Pod.
Oh, there's mitts!
Oh,
We go,
okay, okay.
Is that go mode for Ingempro?
Let's see. I'm trying to see. Can they get 5 crystals? Let's see. They got Eastern, they got Desert, Pod, Ice. So that's 4 crystals.
We
Then
we need Fire Rod for TR.
Yeah, they don't have a 5th crystal yet.
Right. And Swamp Palace is out of logic. Okay, yeah, we're not there yet. We're close, but we're not there.
Yeah, pendants, I don't think they're going to be thinking about that at this time. They're going to need a Thieves Big, at least a Liar Big, and TR's possible Medallion Fire Rod.
They might not need a Meyer Big. They have 2 crystals, including red crystals. Well, no, you're right.
Yeah, it depends which crystal decides to open up first.
Yeah. So they either need a Meyer or a Thieves Town Big, and they could just skip the big key altogether in Ice Palace and have their 5 crystals and 2 reds. Yeah.
And Smith with nothing. This looks like fake powder.
It does. Hopefully something's here.
Which, this is fine because Mushroom, I believe, only gave a shield, so nothing there.
Oh, we're gonna check Back of Escape, actually, on Humbug side.
Nothing on Bat.
Nothing.
Okay, Back of Escape with nothing. I don't think King's Tomb was checked. Oh, no, he can't check it. He has to do it from Dark World.
Alright, so we're going purple chest.
Yeah, so not seeing flippers is maybe a good thing here. Oh, hey, another heart container.
Yeah, it's not as if we have like 50 of those already. And gonna loop in the... Maybe gonna do Zora checks on Ninjembro's side. I don't think Ninjembro did Zora.
Yeah, I don't think. Let's see if he's even going to consider it. Okay, so going to get potion. That's fine. Probably. I mean, you got gold sword, so gold sword silverless is not really that big an issue.
Not gonna
But
do Zora.
oh, okay. This is for Ice Palace. So the potions are just for life insurance there in case, since those cold stairs do hit really hard.
Let's go, go, go! Maybe we'll find something else we need, even though Ice Palace is out of logic.
Yeah.
We're not gonna find flippers here, for sure.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Because if they find, ideally, I think they would want Thieves Big.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that would be, I believe, Go mode at that point.
Yeah. Are we gonna see... Could Fire Rod be in Ice Palace, or...
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of times that fire locking fire. Yeah, it can. At least in the. Ooh, well, okay, that puts Magic Bat in logic. I guess. Well, not in logic, but once you get flippers, it'll be in logic. But yeah, not. I've seen it plenty of times that the fire rod is in Ice Palace, like Cold Stare has it.
Yeah. Alright, so we need fire or big key, basically, at this point.
Yeah, just need a big key or mire these, and they basically need one of the other crystals to be open. And Fire Rod, I think, would put TR as full clearable, I believe.
It would. Oop. Didn't quite get the icebreaker there.
And actually, TR for the 5th crystal is not a bad thing. You're right next to GT, so that's convenient.
That would be pretty convenient. Alright, we got compass.
So we'll see if Fire Rod might be just sitting around in ice here. Yeah, because I think in these item settings, they can do that. If you did like the very basic item settings, then I don't think the logic would allow that. Like the very basic, they expect you to follow like very strict logic. But I think all these races are always with the advanced item logic.
All right. I mean, the Thieves Town Big and Fire Rod could also be in the front of Skullwoods.
Yeah, nobody dipping that yet. Again, it's fine to rush, Crystal Ice, Red Crystal, so Pyramid Fairy could have what they need.
Oh, that's true. That would be kind of gross, though.
No, I don't think it's that bad if Pyramid Fairy has it, because you have to get that Triforce anyway.
I suppose so. There's so much health in the seed. There's our 3rd bottle. Many safeties, the seed. Many, many safeties. Can't check the big chest. I don't know if we've gotten all the items out of Ice Palace yet.
Well, they don't have the big key anyway.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure if this place was even in logic. if without the hook shot. If small keys are in front, then that's fine, but I got a feeling that this is hook shot locked.
That seems to confirm that idea. Nice cold stair kill.
Yeah, gold sword making that easy. So nothing. Yeah, ice didn't really have anything. Just had that powder. That's about it.
Okay, so where do we go from here?
Let's see. Is this gonna be Pyramid Fairy? No, it's gonna be a Meyer dip. Okay, that's fine. You can dip the outside. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, looking through the chat. So I think it doesn't matter with the whole bombos thing. So Fire Rod can be in. It doesn't matter on the item logic setting. Because I think even in vanilla you can just go there with bombos. It's just you probably have Fire Rod if you do levels in order. Oh, hey, well, there we go. There we go. That's our Fire Rod.
Okay, are we in go mode now? Is that go? Yeah, that's go mode, I think.
Let's see. So that gives.
Yeah, we have to do TR, but that's go.
Yeah, if TR is Quake, that's gonna delay things a little bit.
Okay. Go mode minus medallion then.
Also, logically, for if the Triforce is on the left side, that is hookshot locked.
Ooh, yeah.
Logically.
Ooh.
So they're gonna have to do some. They're gonna have to do some dashes, some bonks, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's not too hard for our runners. I don't know if Ninjambro is very good at hovering. I know that's a tech too.
Yeah, luckily I don't think you have to hover on the left. I think you can just bonk off like the pots and stuff to get to the bottom. Is that last one you might just need a bomb jump.
Ooh, we're gonna check ether real quick just to make sure it's not something we care about. It's a Bicky.
Okay. Oh, oh no.
Ugh, icky.
Literally just finished ice, and you're not going to go back in there for that check.
No, unless it's the last location and TR needs Quake. But we won't speak evil into existence.
They've got Dark Death Mountain, so there's more checks. Maybe Hookshot's just sitting on the bonk chest there.
Could be, could be. Let's see. We're in go mode.
Okay, the ether, that is fine. So that's gonna be a rush right into TR. That should be full clearable and get their 5th crystal, and then they can just Pyramid Fairy right before Ganon.
Yeah. That's pretty clean routing, to be honest, at the end there. You get to TR into GT and then Pyramid Fairy into Ganon.
Yeah, so the seed actually has been pretty generous, and here's where sequence breaking actually is gets you a good benefit.
Well. Very nice. I kind of like Champions Ganon Hunt because of the, it has different co-modes available to the runners. I just think that's neat. And answer a question in chat. Ganon becomes vulnerable once our runners have 2 Triforce pieces. Triforce pieces have set locations in this seed, which are Pyramid Fairy, Pedestal, and GT Basement. So the requirement to open GT is 5 crystals. You need 2 reds for pyramid parry and 3 pendants for pedestal. So you usually get to have your kind of choice of a go mode. You need 2 of the 3. And Ninjembro is in the process of getting his 2 of 3 requirements now. He has 5 crystals, 2 of which are red crystals, so. All good there. Is Humbug going to TR as well? Is Humbug in go mode now?
Yeah, he just finished with Meyer, got his fire rod. So we'll also be going to TR, find out he's in go mode. Now the GT Triforce is just like on like the torch. It's like, oh, that's just convenient. You're in and out in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, when I commentated earlier, it was on Hope Room, so that was really nice. But we'll see. It can be anywhere except GT Big chest, so 1 out of 21 checks, yep.
1 out of, I think it's still 22. Since normally the big chest is never counted in the numbers.
That makes sense. So I guess the Ninjembro's decision to rush Aga was the correct play. Because we were not finding gloves before then.
Yeah, he's just made the correct skips here, because, let's see. The gloves, trying to...
Bombos tablet.
Okay, so yeah, that was Dark World locked, and then...
I think mitts were... something...
Yeah, the front of these. So yeah, they were both Dark World based. So yeah, it was a logical Aga seed.
And we stole the key, so we don't even need to check Laser Bridge. Let's get out of here. So this is going to be a green male Ganon fight, which is spicy. Ganon does 8 to 4 hearts, right? 8 hearts if it's a Ganon hug?
Yeah, if you touch Ganon, it's 8 hearts. Otherwise, I think it's 4 from like the bats and stuff. I think unless it's like phase 4, I think those are 2 hearts flat. But like phase 1, phase 2, it's 4 hearts. I mean, unless silvers just happen to drop, let's say, vanilla silvers, that would be just more convenience.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Silvers could be basically anywhere.
Okay, so even the phase 4 does, so it's 4 hearts. Yeah. In this case, oh well, bug net, man, it's not gonna do anything.
Well, that is our 5th crystal for Ninjembro. We're going into GT, boys. Get your guesses in chat. 1 to 22, I guess.
Yep, and looking like I'm just making sure they've got all... Well, it's logically not 22 because the entire left side is logically not in play, but that's fine. They're just going to bonk over there.
Well, it is... I mean, it is logically in play if you consider that Ice Palace was hookshot locked.
Yeah. So all this is strictly out of logic, but these players don't care about logic.
Alright, let's see.
Okay, so
what's your guess?
I'll say, I'm looking at what number hasn't been taken yet. Let's say, I'll go with like 6. So, no, I'll go like, oh gosh,
I'll
19.
I'll take 13. Okay, 1. A 2. I'm channeling my inner Tootsie Pop owl. You think we're gonna see full right side first?
probably just stop at compass. Oh, well, no hook shot, but I think they would just stop at compass. I don't see too many people just do a full-on right to the end.
Some more Dark Magician strats. That's 3. So, not 6. And we're gonna go see GT Torch. Feels bad if it's on there. It's not on the torch.
Just a small key. Okay, that's 7.
Could be in tile
Okay.
room.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be eager to check that. Unless it gets up to 22. But yeah, gonna have to just bonk around a little bit here to... And then they have to bomb jump to this last one.
Oh, that's not too bad though. And we've got Humbug going. So that's 7, or that's 8 actually. Oh, Magic Cape. Okay, so not 11. And I'm counting up to 11. Is that correct?
Yes, I think we're at 11 so far. Yeah, so the cape, that's actually not a bad thing. That's a nice safety to have against Ganon. You can just, I believe,
Absolutely.
hug the wall and not use up magic.
That makes Ganon a little bit more bearable with green mail. Okay. Now we're on to 12. It's 12!
Oh,
Yay!
a double firebar room. Okay.
Congratulations then, chat, to Chaos Moonracer and Jason Nellis. Or Jason Nellis changed their guess, so. Chaos Moonracer, congrats! You get bragging rights.
So Humbug going to be taking the same approach here.
That's
Eventually
reasonable, I think.
Eventually we'll run into that. So let's see. We're going to get the Pyramid Fairy Triforce, and we'll likely open that other chest just for kicks. And again, it would be fun if it was the silvers in there. The vanilla silvers.
Yeah. Then we'd be really all set up for Ganon. I'm gonna do the mirror instead of going around. I like that. Sometimes I forget you can do this once once you've done Aga.
Yeah. So it's actually saving. Even if Aga wasn't required, you might actually save enough time to break even. At least close to even. Alright, so Pyramid Fairy obviously is gonna have the Triforce.
There it is, and
you're not even opening the other chest. Okay. Not gonna care about that.
We don't know if we're behind or not. I don't know if I would be feeling behind if I was Humbug or Ninjembro yet.
Yeah, they're only just past an hour here. I mean, if it was like 1:30 or like 1:20, I'm pretty sure they would feel like they're way behind.
That's fair. But we're gonna get a nice Ganon fight.
This should be a free 1-in-1 here.
Do you know why it's called 1-in-1?
So right now, already onto phase 3. So that's the 1-in-1. So it's just Ganon will throw the pitchfork once, and then one phase of those bats. That's it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So say with Tempered Sword, you got to do a little more work to get to that. So if you have to do like 2 bat cycles, then it's like 2 cycles.
Where is Humbug going?
Well, that was wherever that somewhere in Skull Woods is the other bow.
Just wanted a magic refill, I guess?
Yeah, I don't know if Hubbard bought any potions, because I know Najimbo brought a couple
I don't
blue
think he did.
potions. Yeah.
And magic. This fight is a little bit magic consumey with the torch.
Yeah, which makes it a little easier. I think you probably want to use fire rods just to get it's easier to do triples.
Ooh, get
And
your
there we
GGs in
go.
chat for Ninjembro. What an awesome race.
Yeah, this one was actually pretty fast, and here's where sequence breaking is put to full use here.
That's awesome to see. No, that was a fun seed. Wasn't too terrible. Welcome, Ninjembro. GG's.
Nice potion, nice blue potion in that pyramid fairy.
Ooh, yeah. Does Ganon just give you a random fun fact every day?
Yeah.
I do love that. I am one who enjoys fun facts. See if we can't get Ninjembro to have a little interview with us.
Let's see. Humbug should be finishing up just a little bit. Looking like Ninjumbo probably trying to get his mic to work here.
Yeah, no problem. We are gonna see Ganon finish from Humbug. I always like to see it when both runners can finish. I feel like it feels better.
Yeah, so trying to figure out where in Skullwoods was that other bow. It could have just been in the front. It could have been on Moth.
Can you guys hear me now?
Oh, yep. Welcome,
yeah, we can.
GG's.
Yo, GG's and GG's the humbug.
Absolutely. What'd you think about that seed?
It started out feeling really good, and then started to not feel good, and then it felt incredible, and then
Was the not feel very good when you realized it was a logical Agassiz?
No, that was when it felt amazing. The not feel good was when I did Pod Eastern, well, specifically Pod, and found nothing, and then Eastern found, well, actually Eastern having nothing felt okay, because I was like, well, unless the big key chest is a glove, like, he didn't get a glove here, so the only other places a glove could be would have been like a couple light world checks. But then like when South Dark World also didn't have a glove, I started to not feel good, and I was like, well, it's one of those things that like when you make a play that's a huge commitment, like a very aggressive aga, you really have to commit to it. So like when I found that book, like the absolute first thing you do there is you just have to rush like Bombos or Ether. Like there's basically no other option. But
Yeah,
like
you got rewarded for it, for sure,
yeah,
for sure.
As soon as a glove came on Bombos, I was not certain, but I was pretty sure I had a lead. The only other thing that was kind of on the back of my mind for a while after that was Lumberjack. Turned out that, you know, once I pulled the mitts out of Thieves Town, I was like, okay, this
Yeah. Lumberjack just turned out to be a piece of heart, and it was a very healthy seed.
Yeah, it was an interesting one. Like, when I got that fire rod, I was like, well, we're probably in go mode. There was a point where I wanted to continue clearing some overworld stuff, but like Ice Palace just was too good to pass up. And then after Ice Palace, it was really like there's only a couple options. Like you look at like if you look at a tracker for myself, or even probably for Humbug too, like there's actually not that much left that at least I could have really done at that point. Like my options were basically do the Mire area, or do like Skull Woods without Fire Rod across to like the north checks, which admittedly would have been a lot. You know, you would also get Lumberjack check in there. You would also get Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb, the 3 checks at the back of Escape. I wasn't really thinking about the mountain too much, just because without the hook shot, not too much to do up there as a non-hover. So it was really like, I really only had 2 options, and I was like, well, one of them is very fast, so I might as well do that first. And then do the other one if I don't find anything, and then you find the Fire Rod, and it's just like, okay, go see if you can get into Turtle Rock. There's a 2/3 chance you're in go mode.
And it turned out you were, so big congratulations. Must have felt great at the end to be able to route TR into GT and Pyramid Fairy into Ganon.
Yeah, it felt pretty good. I was also like, it was a little unfortunate because like, it's weird. It's kind of like one of those modes where like usually you're able to go into the Ganon fight with full health and full magic just by default through the GT climb, but this mode doesn't always lend itself to that, which is part of why I picked up a couple potions when I was turning in the mushroom, because it's like there's always a very good chance that like you're getting your second Triforce piece, and you don't have like you're at like a quarter of a magic bar, and like super low health. So it's like I want to get a couple potions and just drink one on the way to Ganon if it comes to it.
Yeah, Humbug actually went to go get a magic refill, so I think that was a prudent decision for sure.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, and Pyramid Fairy ended up having another bottle with a blue potion, so that would have been another nice safety right there. Silvers, yeah, that was probably, don't know where in Skullwoods. That could have been the front, could have been the back. Really didn't really care about it by that point.
Yeah, actually, when I saw that hint, I was like, oh, there's actually a chance that Humbug has these silvers. But it's also one of those things where, like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, if Humbug has the silvers, I'm probably, like, even more ahead than if he doesn't. Because, like, if you get those silvers and they're in Skull Woods, you're not really finding much while you're up there. And then you're also clearing over to like the back of escape checks and stuff like that. So like that's a lot of time sunk just grabbing the silvers. So I was just like, well, it's at worst it's probably like neutral if he has the silvers, and if he didn't get them, like I said, I felt pretty good about where I was in the race after pulling the glove in the mitts.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think if maybe both of you only had, say, the fighter sword, I'm pretty sure both of you would have dipped Skull Woods at that point, because you're missing swords. You don't really want Master Sword silverless. So if you can find, let's say you find silvers, at least you get Master Sword silvers. That helps a little bit. But in this case, you both had Butter Sword really early. So I was like, well, it's even if you find silvers in the front of Skullwood, it just getting there takes probably a minute, and it doesn't.
Right.
I'm pretty sure both of you just can run triples on Ganon on Phase 4, so that doesn't even take that long.
Yep.
Really fun race. Thank you for an awesome time.
Yeah, and thanks to you guys for doing comms, for the restream, for tracking, etc. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off here as well, because like Humbug, it sounds like he's not feeling 100%, and I'm not feeling too well either. So I'm gonna hop off and get some rest.
Yeah, rest up, feel better. Great race, right. GG's.
And GG's to Humbug again, and good luck to them and their team, the rest of the league.
Alrighty, and thanks to our tracker Link40 for tracking today. As always, trackers are MVP. Any closing words, Pixcalibur?
Yeah, so thanks again. Yeah, Link Force Zero for the tracking. Fox for co-calming here. Pleasure. And I think look at the schedule. There's a few more games on the Speed Gaming channels to finish off this week. So next game is at 1:10 p.m. Speed Game 3. You got Monty Bastion versus Perfect Unadulterated Gaming Squad. So Faker Jr. Matt 7898. And then there's another one at 3:10 p.m. Eastern on Speed Gaming 3. We all should hover every day versus the Be Gone Pot, Gem and T Stew 14. And 8:40 p.m. Eastern on Main Speed Gaming with JK Lol versus Ambush Paradise. Got Radical Sniper 99 versus Danny Music. So should have some good games there, and might have some other games on the Open League, ALTTPR League channel. Can check there to see if there are any games that might be restreamed over there. So should have a few more games today. But other than that, I think that's should wrap it up for this race here. So again, thanks to Humbug and the Gem for putting up a good performance for us. So this is Pixcalibur, and again, thanks to Fox and Link Force Zero. So I will see you guys. We'll see you guys in the next race.
Goodbye, everybody.